Hi there, thanks so much for watching this video. My name is Sam, I'm the CEO of Swiss Made Marketing, and I think it's really important at this time to give you a quick update. First of all, how is the current situation around the coronavirus impacting Swiss Made Marketing, any of our tools or any of our services? And I'm very happy to say that as an internet company, half of our team has already been working remotely since we founded Swiss Made Marketing. And so the change now, we do have a fixed team here in Switzerland, but the switch going from being in the same office to everyone working from their home office now is obviously very feasible. And I'm very happy to say that we are able to continue to provide the service without any impact for our customers. So you can continue using our tools, using our services, contacting our help desk. You will not be noticing any difference to previously. There's something else really important I want to address at this point. First of all, my personal perspective on this situation with very important input or impulse from my side on decisions you might be taking over the next days and weeks. And then also very important update, something we're going to be launching here at Swiss Made Marketing, which is going to be amazing. So stay tuned for that. So first of all, how are you dealing with the current situation? Especially in the western part of our world, only a few weeks ago, I don't think the situation and the decisions our government have been making, I don't think any of us would have dared to imagine something like this happening. Here in Switzerland, for example, all the surrounding countries have closed the borders, so we're kind of locked into Switzerland at this point, and just taking one day after another. But really the question at this point is, how do we respond? And there are two main ways you can respond. And the first, I think we've seen enough of that in the media, is of course fear. So you can see in the media, all the crazy things that are going on, people rushing into the supermarkets and all the rest of it. And this decision will impact everything you do. Okay? The other decision you can be taking is, I'm going to let myself be driven by hope. And my impulse to you is to make a clear decision what you're going to be choosing. Because if you don't make a decision, you're automatically going to fall into this first category. Everything you do from now on is going to be driven by fear. If you make a very specific decision that you are going to choose to be hopeful, that you are going to choose to make decisions based on hope, then that will change the course for you and for all the decisions you're going to make. And the way I'm going to illustrate this is the way I presented it for a presentation I held here at Swiss Made Marketing. So one of the things we did here at Swiss Made Marketing is over the last year, we've been hosting a lot of live events here in our office. So we have, this workshop room where we hold live workshops, and we have many live meetings, and it was an amazing experience because we were able to help a lot of customers in an extremely efficient way. Now, of course, none of that's going to be taking place over the next time, and we're going to be switching everything back to online. But I just want to share a few slides I've been presenting to people who have visited us here personally. So either you choose hope. Hope gives you a new perspective. And this new perspective results in faith. A faith that sees things which are not visible yet. And this faith will allow you to take bold steps, make bold decisions, and this in turn will allow impossible things in your life to become possible. And it's a spiral going up. the more impossible things you see become possible, the better the new perspective becomes. The more other people you will see, the more things you will see in life which confirm you on this path, where you will see this, wow, I'm seeing this testimony or this testimonial of someone else, right, where it's really working out, or it's really working out for me. And it's a spiral going up. So the more positive things you see, the more positive testimonies you see, the stronger your faith becomes, the bolder your steps, and the more impossible things become possible. Now, if you don't make a very explicit decision at this point, you're automatically deciding to go for fear. And this is what happens. Fear will leave you with no perspective. With no perspective, the impossible remains impossible in your life. And this results in despair. And despair results in just being hopeless. And hopelessness will not lead you to notice any supporting testimonies or testimonials, anything supporting you on this path. On the contrary, it's going to leave you with an even worse perspective. And even more impossible things remain impossible. And you have even more despair. And you're even more hopeless. And you see how this is just a downward spiral? I want to encourage you. Make a very explicit decision for yourself and for your business what you're going to choose. And please don't only do it for yourself, because in this time, especially, the fact that you're on a list like Swiss Made Marketing's, is proving the point that, in some form or other, you're interested in marketing. And you probably aren't aware of this, but this puts you in an absolutely amazing position. I mean, just you knowing some of these things, even if you're not an expert yet, but just you being in this field or having been in this field gives you such a head start to so many thousands of businesses, which literally from one day to the next are going out of business if they're not online yet. And now is the time where you have to act super fast. But this is where you come in. Your decision is going to impact people around you. If you don't make a decision, everyone around you is going to be much more likely to also fall into this trap of just being driven by fear. If you make a very clear decision to choose hope, you are going to attract people, because people are looking for leaders who are going to stand up in this time and are going to say, I have hope. There is a new perspective. And this new perspective will provide you with the faith you need to take bold steps, make bold decisions, and even if your situation looks completely miserable at the moment, it has the power to change the impossible to the possible. And so, as you've watched this video to the end, thanks so much. I would like to encourage you to make a statement, a comment below this video, and let me know what you're going to choose and what you're going to do today to underline this choice. What's one thing you can do to prove to yourself that you've chosen hope? I can't wait to hear from you. Thanks so much for watching. And as I mentioned, we here at Swiss Made Marketing have made a very clear decision to choose hope. And we're working very, very hard on a huge release, which is going to happen very, very soon. And we're going to bundle together everything we have to empower as many people as we can to make impossible things possible in the online space. So stay tuned. I look forward to hearing you in the comments below, and thanks so much for watching.